batchstoves.com, MRS kettle. I'm making some homemade stew or soup. I stopped at a grocery store and I just picked up real quick on the way up here at 9 o'clock last night. I just picked up some cabbage and this dried pork meat that's called chicharron. It's like a pork crackling, but it's the real deal. It's not this dried out weak stuff. It's an actual meat on it. This is carbon fiber felt. Uses a windscreen, heat director. It doesn't burn. You just don't want to get it too close, because then you'll scorch your stove. You'll throw all the heat right back on itself. I close these adjustable vents with that little knob there in the center of the screen. Slid it over, close the vents, giving it a slow simmer / bake heat. Now, I've never cooked on this. I've baked on this stove, but I've never cooked on it. So this is a first test. But you can see the flame did drop. It's not coming up around. The fuel's supposed to last 40 minutes that way. 1 ounce of fuel. It's got this felt wound up inside the stove as well. Just adding a little salt and pepper to it. See, it's just that chicharron meat, some cabbage, water, salt and pepper. I'll add a little Tabasco maybe. Just a slow simmer, which is what you want if you're making a fresh stew or soup to get that flavor. You don't want it to boil out and start burning. With that slow simmer, stir it every once in a while. Get the flavor off all the vegetables and meats. So the stove does work for cooking. I haven't tried cooking eggs on it or anything, but I believe with those vents open, it does put out plenty of flame. It's a good stove for conserving fuel, making the fuel last. You can see the flames every once in a while lick up right here. They're starting to die out. The fuel is almost exhausted. The fuel is almost gone. Doesn't look like it's going, but it's going. I always open up those vents to get it started. Once it gets started going pretty good, I close up those vents for baking. I've learned to leave them open for cooking. It's a baking stove, but it will work for cooking. I can't call this one a big success. When you're hungry, you're hungry. I'm going to eat it. You just get tired of the same old meals. Always trying something different. It's about done. A few more minutes. Here's the muffin I made up in the mountains. Brought it home. Baking set works really nice. Look how moist it is.